think I've mentioned GenSpark in the past, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to show some other examples with it today. And as usual, I like to do this. I like to put myself under pressure. I've not tested it before. I've not tried it, so
I
so
love
we'll
it.
see how it
I
goes.
love it. It's great,
So
especially when it's a car crash. I'm gonna flick over to our share. You share the screen, and I'm gonna share the screen for
okay,
you. Go for it.
superpowers, superpowers,
You got
superpowers. Okay,
superpowers now. Go for it.
okay, right. Can you see me?
I can see you. That's unfortunately yes, I can see you. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So this at the moment, this is in GenSpark. Probably should have hidden that up there, but I'm not really fussed. Right. So in terms of this is the AI developer side of it as well.
Yeah.
GenSpark works very much like the other large language models, LLMs, but you've also got other features in it. And you've got AI developer here.
Yeah.
And what this allows you to do, it allows you to build apps from basic apps all the way through to production level apps with it. And the only reason it updated it uses Claude Sonnet 4.5. It was 4.0. I find some people say him. I find her quite annoying, but hey ho. So today, what I'll do, I'm going to paste a prompt and I'll talk you through it because I think I've never tested this one before. It might take ages to build it, and we don't want to bore people to death. And I'll tell you what I'm going to try and get it to do. Basically, it's telling you here. My prompt is saying I want to build a database that's suitable for some of the things you do, Kirk, around the DJ, station manager type approach as well
Yeah.
as your other role. And what it does, it'll go through that prompt. I can show you what I wrote later on, and it'll start to write the back end and also the front end. A lot of these models just do mainly the back end. This does both. Now, it may crash, it may work, who knows, we'll get rocking. So at the moment, I've asked it to do a database when many of these don't do databases. And for those who don't know, a database is like an Excel sheet. It's like a logbook. It just records information.
Yeah.
If you used to stuff in the past, Microsoft used to have a database management tool that sat behind it as well. But it's just somewhere where you can put records and bring them back. And what it's doing is, ooh, getting somewhere now, is it started up here. So it's setting up the back end, which is the database. It's creating the HTML structure. And then once that's done, it's going to go through it. But I'll tell you what I asked it to do. And you're thinking, what's he talking about? I basically said, I want it to create a DJ artist management database application. It's a project management app for music industry professionals to manage bands, artists, and events. It should include a database structure. So the artist's name, contact info, etc. All the information that an artist might need. If it's events, about the events itself as well. What interactions you've had. I thought that might be useful for you, around
Yeah.
trying to remember when you spoke to different ones. Key contacts, contracts, ride requirements. If we do, if you ever do your outside events again,
Oh
the
well,
graphical.
we do. When I do my live show, we've not done it for a while, but we normally have riders. We have the virtual green room, so people have had all sorts in the virtual green room, and it cost me a fortune in virtual money.
Well, there you go. So if you look now, I actually think it's done it. So basically, I've asked for navigation tabs, buttons, search facilities.
Yeah.
Now, if you tried to make this in the past, it would have taken you days to try and build it. Let's see what it's up to here now. So it still says it's up to there. It's still implementing the. To me, I think it's done now. Let's see what it's rocking.
Yeah,
Let's see.
because at one time you'd use Microsoft. There was a database in Microsoft, wasn't there? And you'd have to pump all your information into that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So at the moment, what it's done, it's completed the front end, but what it's not done, it's not wired up yet. It's not wired up the back end yet. If you think about this now, it's still doing it. It's produced these tabs here, so you can add someone quickly once it eventually does work. It's going to tell you, how many artists you've got, the events, upcoming events, and follow-ups that you might need. So it's still going through, it's still baking through the hood. But what it has done so far, it's produced the graphical user interface at the front. And now what it's doing is it's working through it and it's working out when I hover over this or press this, what should that do? and that's where the back end will come into it going forward.
Right.
So let me just go back up to my thing while it's still rocking. Sorry about showing you stuff. So yeah, so this should be matching what is output on the right hand side. So it should have input forms with relevant fields for each section. Should be able to edit things with cancel buttons. Um, display grid, which we won't see just yet. Status indicators confirmed, pending, completed with color coding. We'll have to wait and see what that's like once it actually runs it. Should have a calendar view,
Oh,
and the core functionality should be able to add new artists, events, and interactions easily, search and filter across, track up and coming things, mark events, interactions as completed, make it visually appealing, which I quite like that, and put in 10 fake example records. We know it's not baked yet in the oven because there's nothing here at the moment. So I would expect this to start to populate it with the 10 fake records. I say it could take a while to do. We can keep talking about other things, or later you could cut this
well,
bit out and shrink it down a little
what
bit.
I'll do, we'll let it run, people, and when it's finished, we'll tell you roughly how long it's took, and
But,
then
but
we'll
yeah,
carry on.
but before you do that though, just to prove something though, it's already while we were talking, it's already gone through that. It's implemented the search, it's added the calendar, and now it's just adding 10 fake records, and then it'll produce a
Ah,
README
cool,
document. So
cool.
we're not actually a million miles away from it being complete unless it crashes. So now it said it's on the README document, which I don't think that's going to take long to be honest with you. So it may be that we're just there. So yeah, we're up to the last element now. So yeah, so yeah, I agree with what you talked before about using video, but I think it's still a thing going forward. I think we're going to see much more, and that's
Yeah.
where I see at the moment where these LLMs are really pushing it. They're all pushing video,
Yeah, because it's
because it's a
social media is video. It's gone. Social media has gone from text and images to virtual. We said this in about 2015 or something that it'd be more video on it, and it's like that now. And virtually everything you're watching is a video. So
yeah, right. I've just clicked on artists, and you see there, it's now started to populate the information here now. So there we go. So it's actually complete. Okay, let's let it refresh itself. So if I just go up here, if I click on publish and I go to publish website,
hmm
if I click on this, oh, don't break me down, don't break me down. Right, that's just what it's done there. The CSS hasn't loaded, which is it's a cascading style sheet, which basically
right.
makes it look all nice and funky. Oh, it's a real shame because it's here now. Maybe we did it too quickly. Let's try it again. He might have had time to actually properly build it yet. We'll give it a minute, but the fact it's built that, you'd assume it should be ready. He's saying, yeah, yeah. It may be that it's messed up. The style sheet because it's fine here. I
Yeah.
might be able to play with it from here for now. So let's have a quick look. So artists. So these are fake artists have put in. So it shows you the rate. Now, see how it's messed things up here, the columns. I
hmm
could go back into it now and say, can you please, make fixed columns, tidy it up. I can actually go back in and get it to do other things within that.
Yeah, because what it's done, it's gone by the first column and the length of it, and then it's changed it on it, so it's messed up a
Yeah.
bit.
So I've clicked on quick add. So I've got add artist, add event. So you can add an event. So it tells you when it's going to be. You can change these things. I mean, this is it's
Mm.
quite impressive from a few minutes worth of build. You should be able to go to so your dashboard is showing you got three pending follow-ups here and they're down here. High, medium, and medium. You could ask it to, it should have color coded them. What else we can do? So that's the artist. You see who's who. Does it let me what happens? So it's there. You can edit it there, but it just shows you what they are. Events, interactions, interview for music blog, calendar. I don't know what the dates were on there. So you can you can look at it and fine tune it. But you've got something there within a few minutes that it could be really useful for someone. You'd have to pay someone, a developer norm, to build you something like that
No,
to make it
it's good if you
exactly.
yeah, if you want control of something or be a bit more organised, that's brilliant. And obviously, you can apply it to anything. You've just done it to something that we do, so it just makes
Yeah,
sense, don't you? So, a real world example of if I wanted to, we organise bands and interviews and what have you, and there might be follow ups, etc., etc. So that's pretty good. You know, it could even be for me editing the video and doing the shorts for it and things like that. So I could, you know what I mean? I'd know where I was up to.
yeah. The only limitation is your imagination.
Oh yeah,
If
but
you got
that
that one.
before somewhere.
That'd be fun. Yeah. So that's it. So you could build, something, whether it's at home, whether it's at work, whether you're managing something there. This is currently set to private. You can actually within this public settings, you can actually change it to public as well. So see that there. That would then anyone with that link would be able to see it. But I'm going to change to invite only for now.
Yeah, and that'd be good
Yeah.
if you've got a couple of you working on a project, or because this is like a project manager, so you might have someone who rings your artist, whatever it is, books your things, your events, or your customers, and then they can add stuff to it, can't they? So you don't maybe not gonna have to do it yourself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, within it, it also shows you how it's, how it should be, how it should actually be
Mm,
developed, going through it.
yeah, flow chart
Um,
and everything.
it's got everything in there. You've got your database that sits in the back end. You've got your files, so you can download. I don't know why this cascading style sheet hasn't been uploaded. You could probably download it and re-upload it elsewhere. So there's stuff here now. You could take this, put it onto a website, and then you've got a fully functioning app. And
Wow.
it's yeah. So at the moment, it's sitting on the GenSpark sort of servers at the moment. And when you publish them, they only last. I'll keep showing. It won't. It's not sending the CSS across. When you publish it on here, it lasts for a period of time. It says 30 days, but I've had them last longer than 30 days. Um,
Is that for a trial? So if you pay for it, you get longer, or it's permanent, or is that what you're saying?
no, it's just the way it's designed at the moment within it. The idea is it's almost like you can use these. To sort of to generate things. I mean, going forward, I think a little bit like Google and their Gemini gems, what they want you to do is link them to their servers. So with Google Gemini gem,
Yeah.
you can link that to the Google ecosystem, and it'll be there forever.
Yeah.
For what you're doing there is you're paying for that extra service. Now, at the moment, they've put this GenSpark have put it in here so you can test, so you can view, so you can debug, but then you can get your files. You can on the other one, this was just the quick app one, you can get it so it sends it to GitHub as well. So then you've got all this saved into GitHub and you can do the usual stuff there, deploy it elsewhere, etc.
Wow.
And this was a very simple one in terms of the actual files that you get. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, but you can upload it elsewhere. But the beauty of it and the quick thing is you can change. I don't want to do it now, no point, but you can change whatever you want. You can want to say, no, I want the colors this color. I want to add this column. I want to do something else, and it will add it to it, republish it, and all the changes are there.
Oh,
You
nice.
know, which is like great. In the past when you used to have to get even say a graphic designer making something, I used to go to meetings and see people where to be to and froing over a simple thing. Well, now you can do this sort of thing with code and make the changes yourself instantly or within a minute or so. I mean, to do that took no time. If you try and do that in Microsoft Access, with the front end, it would take you a long time just to get to that sort of that point of view there. And there was always a danger of it breaking as well. But with this, you could produce something. Someone might be asking you for something. You could produce it, get it all boxed off, upload it to them, so they could use it. Even say it was like a short-term thing, you might want to be booking an event, doing something like that. You could get someone, send them the link, they could have access to it, booking the details, etc. You then run a report, and you've got people booked in. So it's very, very powerful. So that was it today. I think it was a whistle-stop tour on the GenSpark developer,
Like
and
it.
there's more to this. So this was the top one within it. And I don't know if I do click this. Can you see this here now? Can you see that come up? Can you see it pop up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got the super agent is like the chat. You've got the slides is obviously like PowerPoint, you've got Sheets, which is like Excel, you've got Docs, obviously a bit like Word, etc. You've got the developer, you've got designer. Each month they're adding more and more things. You've got your photo genius, your clip genius. So all these things are just getting more and more as they go forward. So this is how you make clips with it with GenSpark as well. It's very clever, and what it can do, and it's saying there is you can add a video to this, and it will tell you what's happening within that video.
Wow.
So a lot of them don't do that. They don't look at it in that well. This will go through it and scan the video and
So,
tell you what's
so will
happening.
this generate videos for you? Is that what you're saying as well?
Yes, yeah, well, yeah. You can generate visuals. What is good about this though is you can say you wanted to reverse engineer something. Well, what makes this clip viral? You can put it into here, upload the file, and it'll do that. It'll do that as well.
Right.
Let's go back to the yeah on here. Yeah. So what's the best thing for doing the video though is it's this one.
Right.
The AI video is it has different things built in with it. This is GenSpark, so you can get access to Sora 2 Pro, Sora 2 Pro. It does longer videos. So it says it's supposed to do longer videos, but it also makes them in a higher quality as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it uses more tokens to use them. Gemini VO3, you'll see all them videos floating around as well. You've got a fast one which does it, produces video, but obviously it uses less tokens. Kling's quite good as well. These are all video generation tools, really, AI video generation tools. Dance is quite good. Dance, I think they had an open source one at one point as well. What else we've got in it? See, I look on this, and they keep adding more and more things to it since last time I
Mm.
looked. I've tried most of these. One in the past, Runway, um, yeah, obviously VO2. I've not tried, obviously, yeah, I've not tried Pixverse 5 yet, and it says it's new. And the Kling 2.5 I tried, but not the Turbo Pro. So I'll give that a whirl at some point as well and see what we think about that. They're all very, very similar. Some of them allow you to upload like a JSON.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, some of them allow you to, rather than just saying, show me a guy being stopped by the police, etc., etc. With those, you can get a large language model to actually deconstruct an image,
Ah, okay.
and then what you can do with it is you can regenerate it then by using the file called JSON.
Right.
And basically, it's almost like you could say it's a bit like doing a website, or you could say it was an HTML file. You could get it to sort of copy something, or if you really got that mindset, you can say, I want this cinematic lighting, it needs to come in from this angle, etc. And if you get it to do it in that format, some of these models understand it better
Yes.
and give you more consistency. Whereas like the Sora is very much a little bit more, a couple of paragraphs a sentence. You can get little bit more detailed within it, and people are doing that, but it will generate something quite good standard just with a couple of paragraphs. And like I always say, the best thing to do is think of something you want, then bang it into what your large language model of choice, give it a whirl, and it'll give you a better prompt. Tell it, I want a prompt for Kling, 2.5 Pro, and it'll come out and make it a better
Ah,
thing. So when
okay.
you stick it back in there.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay. And that's it for today, I think.
Oh, wonderful. Thanks. I'll if you put that down, I'll bring us back on screen.
Yeah, of course, of course, of course. Put it down, put it down.
There you go. We're back on screen. Wonderful, that
Yeah.
kid. Wonderful. I love it. Love it. Love it, bro. Right. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. If people want to know a bit more, please subscribe. Put the thumbs up and all that, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, if you've got any questions or want us to talk you through anything else, then yeah, just drop us a line and we can do that.